Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Is it wrong for them to want to be free? Is it wrong for them to see what they see? If you saw a king, I mean a good king, and you were oppressed, wouldn't you want him to be your king? I don't fault them for wanting to acquire political power to liberate themselves from political, religious, and physical oppression. Nevertheless, it seems God's idea of liberation will always be different than our imagination. Somehow, without us even being able to understand at all, He elevates the idea of liberation far beyond physical bondage. Perhaps because it's been said by some who are in bondage, freedom arrived well before my chains were ever removed. The belief that you can be free is the start of freedom. Perhaps that is the reason why we don't jump to Sunday, but we first gotta go through Friday. Someone said you can't have heaven without the cross. Pick it up! I said pick it up! I can hear the Roman soldier yelling as we see the king fulfilling Psalm 118, heading to offer his sacrifice. This sacrifice happened on the Jewish holiday Passover. This king of the Jews, king of the world, king of the universe, was to be the sacrificial lamb, whose blood would stain the doorpost of our hearts so that the entryway to our lives would only be available to the one true God. Except this lamb would not be nameless. This lamb would not be faceless. This lamb would not be powerless. But this lamb would be sacrificed nonetheless. They mock him and they tease this king. Can you hear them? Save yourself! Save yourself, O king! And they snicker and roust about at the foot of the cross. Yes, at the foot of the cross, there is room even for those whose eyes have yet to be opened. But we'll see soon what Passover is really all about. The crowd gathers around as the king hangs being hurled toward death. And you can hear them in the distance, some cheering, some weeping, some mocking, some panicking, some silent, indifferent to it all. Yet, at the foot of the cross, there is room for them all. And for you, there is room. There's room for you at the foot of the cross. No matter where you are in your life, there's room. The newborn king had no room in the inn. The king rabbi had no place to lay his head. The king's sacrifice had no one to take his place. And yet, he makes room for all of us today. So again, I say, the best is yet to come.